Namaste teachers. Namaste. How are you all? Fine. Our KG teachers. Yes. Are you fresh and active? Yes. Very nice to see you. So today in this session, what we are going to learn? Any idea? This group? JADUI PITARA. Yes. This group? Some training. This group? Magic box. Magic box. Yes. Different answers, different variety. Now we are going to have a class regarding NCF. What is NCF? So foundational stage. What do you mean by foundational stage? Initial stage. Your guess? Basic. Foundational stage is called as the foundational basic pre-primary education, where 3 to 8 years of education is focused. You want to learn more about this? Yes. You want to learn? Yes. Let us watch the next slide, what it states about the foundational stage. The next stage goes to the objectives of NCF. So by talking about the objectives, you can see that teacher development is focused. The way you take your trainings, the way you plan your activities, everything will be included in the teacher development. When you go to the development of pedagogy, what is pedagogy? Methodology of teaching, the science of teaching. Every teacher is innovative and creative. The way you teach, you plan your teaching is also very important. And what do you mean by the assessment? Evaluate. How to evaluate? Very good. How to evaluate is called as your assessment. And development of curriculum. What is curriculum? Syllabus is curriculum. What is the difference between syllabus and curriculum?
Curriculum is which we framed for a particular topic.
Yes.
Syllabus is completely given for a whole book.
Correct. Syllabus is very narrow, and this curriculum is broad. The totality of all the experiences, scholastic, everything put together will be called as your curriculum. So, which is broader, curriculum or syllabus? Very good. Okay, so let us focus on the objectives. Next, what is the objective of NCF? To learn about the preparatory stage. What you do in the preparatory stage, that will be your curricular framework. The next slide shows the objectives of NCF with quality education. ECCE. What is ECCE?
Early
childhood education. There occurs the brain development. Very fast brain development occurs at the age of 3. Between 3 to 8, it is very fast. And that will include the learning outcomes. What is learning outcome? What are the results? What the child is studying. After your teaching, what the child achieves. That will be called as your learning outcome. So next slide shows about the learning outcome or how it is achieved. Then what is called your learning objective? Learning objective. What is the learning objective?
What are the different types of things what we are learning and teaching?
Yes, what to learn or what is our idea in teaching. That is called as your objectives. You can see very clearly to understand about NCF and NEP 2020. That means in today's session we are going to have this objective. You have to understand, to get an idea about. See that to learn the ways and means of using indigenous toys in teaching and learning process. What is meant by indigenous toys? The word indigenous is very important. Any guess? This group can answer. Any guess?
Cognitive triggering.
Cognitive triggering. Any different answers? I want different answers. Very deep.
Education toys where they have motor skills and gross skills.
Education toys with gross and motor skills is good answer. No answer is right or wrong. You can feel free.
Subject correlating.
Subject correlating is variety of answers and building nice words. Integrate. No, based activity method of learning.
Subject correlated activities only to my
Yes, to your knowledge. So these toys means the traditional toys. Now I will give you 1 second time to think of the traditional toys. So every group will answer depending on the way you think creatively. All of you know about traditional toys and games also. Like that. So everybody sharp, it will click into your mind how to think of the traditional games and toys. So 1 second I will give the time. The thought process is over. Just raise your hands and you can answer. Yes. Yes, Marapachi Gomma. Yes. Pallamuri, very good. Thai, yes, very good. Snake and ladder, yes. Paramapara. outdated. So it is our duty to connect our objectives of this foundation stage BALVATIKA to these games. So children will not feel bored of learning. So play activity based learning method is focused on this NC. That is our objectives also. How to use in our curriculum. That is very important. We may have so many books. We have so many learning materials. But how to connect these games with the children? Because 21st century learners are very smart. So they need something different and creative. That is what they are all teachers. So instead of making them forcefully learn, they have to learn with games and activity method and play method. That is what we are going to watch in the next slide. Guiding principles for holistic development. We have so many principles as per the teachers you will have. So now we are going to discuss. I am not going to show the points. We are going to discuss what are the principles of this holistic development, the all-round development. It should happen automatically. So what are the guiding principles? Can this group say? Everybody can think. Yes.
Hands-on experience.
Hands-on experience. Very good. Any other? Guiding principles. How the child learns. Activity. Okay. Next.
Experiential learning.
Experiential learning. Very good. Child learns by experience. Yes.
Visual learning.
Visual learning. Yes. Visualization. Yes. Very good. Auditory learning. Very good. Kinesthetic learning. Yes. Very good. Physical activities. Yes. Group activities. Yes. You want creative and intelligent teachers. Answering very well. Team is very good. Yes. Like where your children will be. Isn't it? So the next we will see the principles. See observational skills, concrete experiences, using senses, expresses feelings and ideas, natural researchers, play and activity as we told, familiar experiences, conceptual understanding, storytelling, art, music, etc. These are some of the guiding principles. How you design your own principles also, we can still add on to this list. Okay, so next slide we will see about the Panchakosha Vikas. Very attractive, isn't it? You like that? What is the name Panch? 5. So you can see the 5 points very beautifully stated. First one is Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya Kosha. The name itself very clearly. What is the name? Anna food. Okay. The child enters the class. Immediately we will start teaching. What we will do? Did you have breakfast? Yes. Did you have your milk? We should feel that the child is comfortable for the study time. So that is very important. So the child is satisfied, no hunger, everything is okay. The child will study automatically. The brain is activated. That is what the Annamaya Kosha is very important. Because they are all small kids. From home they would have tried not eating breakfast properly, nothing at all like that. Simply coming and we will believe that the child would have completed the breakfast. So Annam is already over. So first our duty is to check the readiness of the child for the class. That is what is called as Annamaya Kosha. If that is filled, everything is okay. For teachers also, isn't it? For us also Annam is important, right? So we should be energetic to teach our children. Then only they will be energetic. So teachers should be energetic, or you can have the breakfast along with the children. 5 minutes time, how you eat, the child is observing. So learning from you everything. The teacher is a good role model for the child. They are imitating whatever you do. So we should be role models that how to eat you can show. Slowly you can bring them into the track. That is the reference to Annamaya Kosha. Then Pranamaya Kosha. Any guess about what is that? Breathing. So some children will forget to breathe also. I am not saying because no, they should understand if they have any cold or cough or something. How is the circulation? Breathing, whether the air is inside the classroom, anybody sitting very nearest to the fan or AC or the doors, etc. Whether they are able to breathe. All these things we should feel that the child is set with the breathing and perfect health in the class. That is called as your Pranamaya Kosha. If the blood circulation or the breathing, everything is fine with the child, healthy, again listening happens very easily. So the duty of the teacher is to check whether the child is comfortable in the class. Next is Manomaya Kosha. What is Manam? Mind, heart, Manam, isn't it? Our Manam should be what? Very easily understanding the love and care we show. So you see, are you comfortable children? Are you happy today? They will say, yes, I am happy. Have you seen that happy question? They will be happy. Is it happy class? observe things, to understand your teaching. What all things I should think like that. So you should make the child to think while you teach. Not the bookish knowledge alone. When you see children are opening the books, they will be seeing so many figures. They will not listen to your teaching. Have you watched it? So when the books are closed, they will listen automatically to your teaching. So our skill of teaching should be attracting the child with cognitive mind. So they will easily learn to listen to your teaching, and it becomes very easy for us to integrate the learning along with their thought process. That is called as your Vijnanamaya Kosha. Then Anandamaya Kosha. What do you feel? Ananda. Yes, Ananda, the happiness. The child is in the happy world of study. So you do not pressurize them. Wait. Isn't it? Happily it writes automatically that. Each and every child may differ. Every child is a butterfly having his own wings to spread and like fly. So we should give a chance, space for the child to write on their own, so everybody will be equalized. That is what we focus on, the equity, not equality. Equality means we think all are equal. Equity means one is lower and one is higher stage of learning. We should make them equity. So balanced. In that way, this Anandamaya Kosha, every child will be happy in your classroom. Do you want happy classrooms?
Yes.
Do you want happy children?
Yes.
And what till you reach the Anandamaya Kosha for all the children of your class. Then you will be in the Anandamaya Kosha. That is very important. Clear? See this one, the same 5 things I know. How many of you have heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? We start with love and belonging needs, safety needs, like emotional needs. Then comes the last hierarchy of internal happiness or bliss. The same Maslow's hierarchy of needs, only this koshas. Can you understand now? So whatever we learn in psychology, the same thing is repeated in koshas. So we should be able to connect whatever we learn to the new application thing, so that it becomes easy for us to connect and teach well and to understand the rules. Okay. So next one is design the structure of assessment. Can I have that? Design structure of assessment. The next slide. How do you assess? What are the plans of yours? Design structure of assessment. How do you assess children? What are the means and ways?
Basic questions.
What are questions? Okay, what are questions?
Activity based.
Activity based. Then any other things? Oral questions. She asked. Oral questions. Written exam that how they get knowledge, or spellings, and foundational means you will have to test numeracy skills, foundational literacy skills. All these things will be your assessment. Here we have again 5 principles. Panchadi. Why it is called as Panchadi? Again 5 words. Aditi. Introduction. Just any concept you are introducing, you will introduce with a good example, so that the child attends that we are going to learn about these things. Next is your both. What is both? Conceptual understanding. What is the concept about? Next is your adhyas. By practice. How do you practice with your basic understanding? Next is your prayoga. How do you apply it? Prasar is expansion. These are the 5 panchadis, principles of pedagogy, how you can apply. One simple example I say, fruit juice. Everybody will like, isn't it? Do you like fruit juice? What is it? Yes, ma'am. They will be very happy. Yes, fruit juice. What's the color of the fruit juice? They will say, so it depends on the kind of fruit juice you prepare. So you introduce the fruit juice first. The both is, what juice did you take today? Somebody will say, carrot juice, apple juice. Then isn't it? You are making clear the concept of this fruit concept is coming, or vegetable concept is coming. If it is a vegetable juice. So both. The child understands the concept. Okay, you have introduced the juice, or there is vegetable also, fruit also. The concept is entering there. Then abhyas. What he is doing the practicing in the stage, how you will drink. Whether it is liquid, the juice is a liquid, how will you drink? How will you drink the juice? Like this, okay. The child will say like this. Another chance? Straw. Any other things? Spoon. Oh, spoon takes a lot of time. Okay. Very small baby will give the spoon. Or in creative children, what they will think? In this generation, how do they drink juice?
They will squeeze the
Sippers, childish, a variety of sippers. Like that, the child may develop the concept. So how do they practice? How do you see others practicing? Like that, they will say, so many variety of answers you will get. So the child is developing lot of time. So if I take in spoon, it will spill. So I should drink like this means it will like get on into my nose. Everything the child learns automatically, develops how I should take my juice in a very comfortable manner. The child learns, develops. Okay. Now application. The child will learn what all juices we can drink in future. Which somebody will have told muskmelon. What is muskmelon? The child will think, isn't it? Application of the juices. What are the variety of juices? How many juices we can? All these things. That is extra knowledge where the child is applied. Then your press are expansion. Expansion of knowledge together the child learns everything. How many variety of vegetable juices, how many variety of fruit juices, everything the child understands and feels happy that I got the concept. So very easily it can convey what are the fruit juices. When we ask about artificial juices, they will say that also. So that is artificial juices not good for health. Is expanding the knowledge, we are teaching them the values connected. That comes automatically, the child understands on the own. So clear? So next is about this. What is this? The box you can see before you. JADUI, PITARA, isn't it? So somebody told magic box, tool box. Here so many tools are kept. That is toys. So 53 resources minimum it should be kept in this magic box. What is the meaning in Tamil? Magic box meaning in Tamil? That means a child will be very easy to learn this Mandira. Okay, so now different sort of toys are placed here. First you told so many dolls and toys. Everyone should guess for 1 second what will be inside this magic box. What will be inside this magic box? Whether you like attractive things or anything can be converted to this magical toys, it is equally important. Somebody told that Madapachi Bommai, all these things. Whether it is there or not, your luck. Isn't it? Your luck only. You have told so many things, whether it is there or not, now we are going to check it. Okay, so one teacher from one group will come and take it on. Okay, then yes, please come. Any one teacher, volunteer teacher can come and take, so that we will just see what it is hidden in this magic box. You can ask the question what it is.
What is this? Party. It's a toy.
Party. Somebody will party. I have my own answer. Lady, yes, lady. Understood, lady. Lady, sari. Dress also right. Grandma. Okay, grandma. That traditional way. If she is sitting in the shop, what this lady will be called as? Seller. Very traditional name. Chaitanya. Yes, Chaitanya. Very good. Chaitanya. So this is a toy where the child will think that she is a shopkeeper lady. Previously, that is called as Chaitanya. She correctly identified. So not grandma, she is a Chaitanya. So the child will play the groceries, all these things. Chaitanya is sitting in the shop and they will develop the ideas. It is a toy for the child. Okay, one teacher can come from this group. You can select your own toy, whichever is comfortable. They will name it. Yes. What is this? Brain. Everybody knows that it is a brain. Okay, so child learns that it is brain, and my brain I am holding it. How I should develop it? Like that, the child will be understanding. The next slides we can completed this actually. The learning how it happens with the different types of toys, and one teacher can come from that group also. Next you can please. That is what about the NCF. So by this way you learned the activity, play-way method, everything you learned. I want to know about 3 domains. What are the 3 domains you have?
Literacy.
Domains, main domains, then cognitive domain, affective domain, and psychomotor. All these domains are very, very important. We will have 3H with us. What are 3H? Related to teaching. We are teaching with our head and hands, heart. So these 3H will connect you to the cognitive, affective, psychomotor. So with all these domains, with our head, heart and hand, we teach the children with love and care. That is with the KG teachers, BALVATIKA with what magic works?